All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Play a little Starfield and check out this new KIngGath creation. Maybe a couple of other creations here while we're at it. See how it goes. Yeah, let's get started. Full disclosure, did do some beta testing for Watchtower. Although I had things come up and I wasn't able to actually complete the story at any point during the testing. So I'm looking forward to finding out exactly what happens. It should be really cool. Let's do this. All right, so here's the deal. I've got a character here. Velvet is a first time through the Unity Starborn who's done just a couple of things since they came through the Unity and basically got themselves a new spaceship, something that could maintain some sort of crew. I know it's important to go into Watchtower with at least 2 spaceships, and I'm not really sure how well the Starborn ship works for something like that. So beyond that, Velvet is basically entering into this particular save this pass through the Unity anyway, with no expectations other than to be honest with the members of Constellation about their role as a Starborn and get out there and do as much KIngGath Creations as possible.
Excuse me, this is a private... Wait. There's something familiar about you. Vasco, identify.
You don't say.
Scanning. Cross-referencing known employee records of our affiliated organizations. Please remain still. This appears to be the miner from Argos Extractors. Lost as we were carrying the artifact from Vectera. Current whereabouts, previously unknown.
I see. Vasco already delivered the artifact. So, why are you showing up now?
I'm not who you think. I'm Starborn. I know what the artifacts are.
I see. So some of our theories about the artifacts are correct.
You're taking their word for it? What if this person's just delusional?
The word for it?
Then too many gases in that...
Yes,
line.
Walter. We're taking my word for it.
Why don't we hear her out? We know next to nothing. We have everything to gain if she's telling the truth.
All right, let's hear it.
The Starborn hunt for artifacts across the multiverse, each hoping to be the one that constructs the armillary. ...
So, that's what we're looking for. The pieces to an armillary. A path to the center
God, Sarah,
of the
the future's so
multiverse.
bright, I need shades. What's going on?
This is either the truth or the most elaborate practical joke I've ever witnessed.
Why not
think
both?
We're past the point of doubting, Walter.
In any event, we'll be able to see for ourselves. We know where most of the artifacts are now, and presumably how we get them.
Yes, we do. There are artifacts I pulled out of the bedrock myself, ones that granted visions.
And if what you've told us about the Starborn is to be believed, we'll need all the help we can get. I want you to check with Vladimir on the Eye. Cross-reference what you've told us with what he's picking up on the scans. You track down the artifacts the Eye finds, while we gather the others.
The Hunter killed one of you in my universe. He will not do the same here.
And we're grateful for that, Starborn. Now, let's get those artifacts.
While it is customary to say, welcome home, that is not dimensionally accurate in this case.
Even the trace
True
physiological
enough.
and neurological readings I'm able to pick up from you are unprecedented. You really are something.
I am something. It's true. It's absolutely true. Let's get to work. Shall we? Well, if it isn't Derek.
Dan, is that really you?
Yeah, I'm not Dan, though.
But of course you are, Dan. I know Dan, and Dan you are, whether you know it or not. Say, Dan, can you take me with you? I need to see the universe and have me some adventure. And if I know Dan, I know that to you, adventure's your bread, excitement's your butter, and danger, why, to you, that's like strawberry jam to top it off.
Oh, well, all
And I
right.
want a fun
Sign me
sandwich,
up.
Dan, and you make the best. Woot woot! Spin my nipple nuts and send me to Mars. This is gonna be exciting.
Right, Derek. Follow me. Let's go spin some nipple nuts. Let's turn up the sound a bit here. Really happy with where the game sound is. Oh, of course not. It's way, way down there. Turn it up to like, let's try there.
Program not to cause unnecessary harm to innocents or commit any crimes. As laid out by Michael Street mentions
No crimes.
work,
Got it.
Dr. Cope can survive on a desert island with a stock cube and your best friend who is a chicken all day.
My best friend who's a chicken Ewok. What now? Not sure if that's true, but chicken Ewoks are lovely, lovely people.
Another zoning meeting at Mast has resulted in a stalemate. Several areas currently zoned as residential are seeking to allow home-based businesses. This seemingly simple request has brought bitter controversy that seems no closer to resolution. After one meeting was broken up by a shouting match between citizens on both sides of the issue, the matter was moved to a closed-door proceeding. But even that move has not resolved the matter.
Wow, that's thrilling
You're
news.
listening to the Settled Systems News Network. United Colonies was forced to close another crime ring investigation against the trade authority.
President Abayo isn't the same as her predecessors. Not an average there.
Somebody did say KIngGath mod. We're about to embark on an epic adventure with Watchtower. And, probably McClarence as well. I tried to get Doom to trigger, but didn't seem to want to do it. How are you tonight, Lost?
Hey, Dan, I've got something for you.
Got something for me? Not a special data slate, anything but that.
Well, Dan, look at you go.
Hey, Mr. Spaceship Captain! Yeah, you with the shiny ship, over here!
Hey, Lyria.
If you can hear me, blink thrice or just nod. I'll take any sign. Hey, you look like someone who knows their way around a temporal phase adjuster, am I right?
Oh, yeah, I mean, totally. Not really. Can I help you?
Well, I'm in a bit of a pickle. You see, my last crew ditched me after a small mishap. Okay, maybe not so small. Fine, it might have even been big, but still, could you imagine?
I mean, the nerve. Seems a bit harsh.
Anyway, I saw you land your ship and thought, hey,
Wow,
here's
look at
someone who
this
really knows what they're
photobomb we got.
doing. So, I'm Lyria, by the way. I figured
those
you could
new
use someone
Google
who's an expert
glasses.
with, a flux capacitor?
They really do look kind of stupid, don't they? Did you just say flux capacitor?
Yep, super technical space stuff. Only the most skilled understand. It's absolutely crucial for,
Time travel?
well, you know, capacitating fluxes?
Are you sure that's a thing?
Ah, no worries. Technical details. So what do you say? You handle the spaceship and I'll, bring, lunch.
Oh, sandwiches. I'll take sandwiches. Sure, let's go.
Great! I'll bring more than just lunch, you'll see. This is gonna be fun.
Totally. I'm gonna put you on the Falkland. Because that's how we roll
And hey,
around
I
here.
absolutely love being out in the field, so just give me a shout whenever you need a partner for some action.
Phrasing. Are we still doing phrasing?
Wow.
Nobody doing phrasing anymore?
So clean.
What weapon did I come up with that, the new game start with the Unity +1 here. I got a cutter and a sword. Alright, I guess I'm... Hi-ya! What's up? We're all kung fu fighting!
Information.
Kuh!
You see him around here, Dan?
No? Alright, fine. Fuck you then.
Why is everybody staring at us? Hi, Dan.
Goodness gracious, 6.5 hours to render a video. Sounds freaking epic. What's up, Mr. Lothar?
Just one moment. No, it's gone. Damn it! Almost felt like I was there that time. Well, yes. Do you have a good reason for breaking my concentration?
Not particularly, no. Actually, I just figured I'd come in and break your concentration for the hell of it.
Oh, actually, stop talking. Just had an idea. Perhaps you can make up for your interruption.
Good to see you, bud.
Tell me, this outfit here, what do you think of it? Is it good? Is this something you would wear?
Honestly, nah.
Not even ironically? No, I suppose not. Clearly I'm missing something. Because this is the height of fashion in all the clubs right now.
Is it? Really?
But for the life of me, I can't figure out what's so
Your club scene is kind of
fashionable
lame.
about it.
I'm not trying to
I'm sorry,
judge.
you're not here to talk about this. Let's start over.
Bet your music sucks,
Welcome
too.
to McClarence
Or
Outfitters.
dressed like that.
I'm Jason McClarence,
Yikes.
proprietor. I assume you're here for our old stock? Don't worry. There's still plenty of outfits left.
You don't sell anything new?
Sure. Well, we did.
I mean, I can get
But that was
the old
before I
outfits
took
for
over
mini
the
store.
McClarence brand and released my own outfits. Derivative, banal, utilitarian. That's what they called my work. And now...
No. They called
now
you
the McClarence brand is
utilitarian?
next to worthless. The best I
Yes,
can do is
homie.
sell off old stock. At least some people are still buying that.
How dare they call you useful? It's ridiculous. Well, if you're having some kind of problem, maybe I could help you out.
Really? You'd be willing to do that for me? I can't pay you, if that's what you're after. At least, not with credits. But maybe... Look, I know I run an Outfitters, but I'm not even going to pretend I understand fashion. But what I do know is engineering and science. You seem like the type to go off-world, visit other planets. That gives me an idea.
Not really, but I'm named after a Bowie song, so I know fashion. But anyway, tell me your idea.
If you can bring me certain off-world materials, I'm positive I can cobble together a spacesuit that would put all others to shame. Stylish, functional. Hell, I could even offer you upgrades and alterations. The suit would be yours to keep, no extra charge. All I ask is that you perhaps wear it as you travel, at least for a short time. If people see McClarence can do more than just seam dresses, perhaps I can rebrand, play to my strengths.
I mean, that sounds fair.
Wonderful. You just turned my day around. I've been meditating on this suit project for weeks now, so I already have a full list of what
Weeks
I need
even,
ready
guys.
to go. Here, take this slate. That should list the materials I need and where you can find them. Gather everything up, bring it back here, and you won't be disappointed.
Oh, don't worry. I'm a 76 player. I know exactly what to do with a slate.
Scared.
Is this the outfit I was supposedly judging? That, seems a little barren, but okay.
Hi, Dan.
Possibly a bug? Maybe a bug. I don't know. The mod just came out today. Not this one, but the one I really want to play. But I need an excuse
Hi,
to
Dad.
get out
What
there
do you
into
need?
the universe and travel into a level 15 planetary zone. Wah, wah, wah. A game I like to play called Jump the R2-D2.
See that scientist out in front of the mast, staring at trees? Sounds upset? Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably nothing. Guy staring at trees, being all upset. I'm sure it'll be fine. Trying to think about it. Well, alright. To infinity and beyond. In my Mageminin ferret. Yes, it's a good name for you. Talk to Vladimir. No. I mean, he would definitely give me at least one location in a level 15 zone, which would be super easy. But what about... Wait. What about... What if I did this? Even better, I say. The deserted relay station is actually on Jemison. Alright. It's not really getting me far, but I'll do what I have to do. Yes, the David Bowie. The character's name is Velvet Goldmine, which is a B-side from the outtakes of the Aladdin Sane era. Don't get me started. I'm insufferable when I'm started. The Man Who Sold the World is an amazing song. You have exceptional taste. I would totally link your site like all the other cool kids do, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet, and pretty sure Lothar's got it already. But you have exceptional taste, so consider your site, your YouTube, spiritually linked. Whee! Oh yeah, look at that. Stretch those arms. How far do I have to drive to get to one of these? There's a lot of driving involved here. I'm not really sure. Is that appropriate? Should I drive that much? Probably. I should drive that much. Boy, that is a lot of driving. And this one's pretty far. I guess 6 of one and half a dozen of the other, right, guys? Little driving action on this fine Thursday evening. Oh my God, thank God for gravity boost. It'd be such a drag to have to find the road. You know what I mean? Plenty of that in real life. Shit, it's got me cold. I can't believe my evil plan to take that KIngGath quest from the McClarence Outfitters mod and have it send me to some convoluted trip across the spaceways, across the Starfield. I was totally foiled by the fact that the mission actually was on this planet. I did ask if I'd leave the planet, didn't I? Must be. Dun dun dun! Ewok chicken! What's up, man? Good to see you. I am currently working a KIngGath quest in hopes that it leads me to the new KIngGath quest on a first time through the Unity Starborn character. And I do have some experience with the new KIngGath quest because I did do some beta testing for it early on. Never had a chance to see the whole story though, so I'm really looking forward to it. KIngGath and his team are amazing, and they've created together some of the best mods I've ever played. So I am super excited to play this one, even though it's not Fallout. Whee! Oh damn, that's a kind of a cool looking little. Let's see, if I was a Skyrim character, I would totally stop here and explore. No. Yes, Derek. Extend your robotic arms. Enjoy.
Hey, Dan, I've got something.
Please help me! My brother was attacked by some nasty creature and isn't going to make it much longer. He needs a med pack.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, Tira. I'll
Please,
take a look at it.
thank you. Thank you. You're so lucky you're here.
I'm not a doctor, but I did stay at a Spaceways Inn last night. So. Oh, look, I get to explore the weird and not at all creepy termite mounds of unusually large size. Oh my goodness gracious. What have I gotten myself into? Wait, am I not supposed to be helping Tira? Why is it leading me so astray? Oh yeah. Brother over here. Hello, sir.
A little help here, please? Hello, nurse?
I like your poncho.
Doctor, whoever you are, I don't care. Just help.
Yeah,
You're like an angel from space.
my brother in Christ, we're on the exact same planet that I'm sure you guys are actually from. Like right over there is the main city, the starport, and like the whole nine. But anyway, you're welcome. From space. How do you know I'm from space? I'm driving a car. Have you ever seen, like, drive a car in from space? It's crazy. Whee! Uh-oh. Could be bad. Oh. Well, good thing I'm all wheels. Okay, my favorite dinosaur in the whole world. Not that one. That one's kind of small and wimpy looking. Not really into it. Seem to have an issue. Need to get over this mountain. Okay, good, good. All right, we're back on track. I mean, there's not a track, but get the general idea, right? Yes, so this is a Starborn character who's been through the Unity one time. I do have a main character I could have brought, but it just seemed like it would be a little OP. I think he's like 270. Pretty much unlocked all the skills, or at least the good ones. Got a great build. Been through the Unity a mess, but hasn't been through it in quite a while. It's the one I played Shattered Space with. But I thought, no, you know what? I'm going to come to this this experience as naked as humanly possible. Watched too many episodes of the Jetsons. But you see, you say that like it's a bad thing. It's the Jetsons. I mean, is there really such thing as too many episodes of it? Daughter Judy, Jane, his wife. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, I get a little carried away. That is how you get ants. That's why I didn't mess with them. There's more over here, so. And the night is young, right? I'm just terrible at this whole driving thing. Look, I could shoot at things if I really wanted to. Nice. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Get a little air. Taking the Huffy Thunder Road out for a quick... Yep, the honk is your cue to go ahead and drop out. I bet these things are the things that live in the termite mounds. What do you bet? Ah. You got anything to say? Huh? 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 I'm Starborn. See?
Well, looks like we got ourselves into a fight. Yeah.
Derek's a little bloodthirsty. I love a man named Derek who's bloodthirsty. This coral bug. But you could just bug right off, sir. Derek, let it go. We don't really care about that thing. Does it have a quest indicator, Derek? No? Well, then let it go. Beep, 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 yeah! Jessens was a whole ass vibe, let me tell you. Daughter Judy. I think I was still young enough to where I kind of had a crush on a cartoon character, because I was like, what do I want to be? Do I want to be George Jetson? He works at Cogswell Cogs, making cogs for Cogswell. His wife seems utterly disinterested, which reminds me too much of real-life childhood. And his daughter just got into his wallet and took all his cash. I think I want to go hang out with his daughter. He sounds like she knows what's up. Was such a stinker. Whee! These roses? Wow, that's an interesting fauna that I've discovered. So what I've got going here is all of KIngGath stuff, which is, in fairness, 3 whole things if you count the Doom. And I'm going to primarily focus on that for sure. But in the background, I've got stuff that I've been kind of collecting and curating from the Creations menu since the game came out, off and on whenever I played this. So, you know, I've got better lighting. I've got like a more varied crowd in the big cities. They're wearing like cool Google Glass. Well, those words don't really go together, but you know what I mean. In different outfits. And then there's, you know, several other little things. But we're not going to focus too much on that, but if it does come up, I'll put it in the description. Call it the show notes. So that anybody who might be interested can know where those things came from. Why they were in my game. I didn't want to start at level 1 because when I tested KIngGath's mod, I did run over there and try to do a level 1 thing with it a couple of times just to see how that would work. And the first little part of it was passable, but then after that, it really was, you know, way too high powered for a level 1 character. So I'm guessing closer to 25 or 30. That's just a guess. Like if you guys play this yourself and you can do it at level 1, you're studs. I mean that from the heart. Like there's a hero, you know? So I dug deep and pulled out this save. Velvet was just getting ready to go through the Unity. True story. Played that a little bit yesterday. Kind of came in, didn't bother going to see Constellation because I knew I was going to tell him I was a Starborn anyway. Didn't want to go back through that whole story. Again. Put some creds together and doing some planetary surveys. Got myself that Falkland Industries ship. Just to level 1. So we have at least 2 ships now. We have the one Barrett gives us, technically. Driving is hard, you guys. And driving and talking, damn near impossible. At least for me. Hey, I'm just going to do this instead, because this is way easier than driving. I mean, not on my axle. It's easier on me. Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to be technically probably a bit before most of our times. But I was technically a small child, a wee lad in the mid to late 70s. So I got to see it on, not when it first aired, in syndication, I guess. My whole generation was raised by television. Hey, Spin! Good to see ya. I'm playing the new KIngGath mod. KIngGath is, well, KIngGath Creations is who made this, but KIngGath and his team are the geniuses that made Sim Settlements 2. Absolutely the most punk rock experience I've ever had that didn't involve a band. Like, I just love everything that him and his team do. So I'm super excited to play his new mod, which came out today. Let's start. I'm gonna need some shots, maybe some struts, alignment, maybe some window glass too while I'm at it. Does this thing even have window glass? How are you tonight, Spin? And here we go. Oh yeah. I assure you that's a totally legally distinguishable facsimile of the Millennium Falcon. It's got absolutely nothing to do with Star Wars. Don't sue. Ooh, what's that? Is that a screenshot from one of the times that I was testing KIngGath's mod? I think I saw something there that's kind of cool. I couldn't play or stream this at all when I was testing his mod because I was terrified that some of my screenshots and stuff would end up giving away the thing before it was even out.
Hi, Dan.
I'm not Dan!
No dust detected.
Ah, there you are.
There I am.
The sensors on this thing are working. Looks like you brought everything I asked for. Fantastic. This might actually work out after all.
Well, you know me.
Let me just
Miss
take
Fantastic.
those from you. There. Yeah, these should do nicely.
Good, Spin. Good. It's been a good day. I got a new gig today. I'm going to be reading the narration portions for a new YouTube channel. for like a creepypasta kind of thing. I'm not really sure exactly, but I was offered and accepted that role today. Not a paying thing, but you know, just like doing the narration for it. I think there's like a premium on bald guys who read narration for channels that aren't their own. So I'm all in. Sister Citizen? Oh my god. Hello. Sister Citizen, if you guys don't know, I wish I had a way to link her channel. She has got like the most badass streaming Starfield channel in existence. So, wow, that is tremendous. I love it. I'm glad I could be helpful.
This is more than helpful. I've actually already started work on the suit. And now that I have these materials, I reckon I'll have it finished in under a day.
This also does GTA.
If you'd like,
GTA
you can stay here and watch me work.
Or at least at
or
one time.
come back later.
Sure.
Your choice.
I can wait here.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
Sit over there somewhere and try not to make too much noise. I need to concentrate.
I'll be quiet. I could do it. I'm only named Velvet Goldmine for no reason at all. Of course I can be quiet. No, you do. Get on the Sister Citizen bandwagon, man. That's like Starfield at all. Killer. And she goes around with this massive crew too, like she's got,
this place. It's so
you know, a mod that lets her have more than one person in her crew, which is super awesome. But anyway, are you gonna play this KIngGath thing?
I need to.
Like I know you're always doing mods, so.
Is there a museum around here, Dan?
I'm a huge fan of the King.
And it's done. Well, what do you think?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like it, I guess. I mean, it's cool.
You really think so?
These guys really starved for attention.
I know it's good work, but you can't always count on others seeing the obvious. Well, please, feel free to grab the suit at your leisure. It's yours for the taking. I've already taken some scans and images, so even if you don't wear the suit, I can still show others my hard work. With luck, this project might just be what I needed to start turning this business around.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you for your help. If you ever need the services of an outfitter, you know where to find me.
Awesome. Oh god, I hope you have a good time. I did early beta testing in it, but I didn't get super far into it, so I can't wait to see what happens. But yeah, I can't wait to see your reaction to it for sure. Take that helmet. Take that suit. Oh yeah. So now that I'm not Starborn, I have more than one choice for outfit here. I can go in here and I can equip the superior McClarence spacesuit, and we can actually get a good, solid look at Velvet Goldmine, the Bowie-inspired heroine of my adventures tonight. I probably could have done a lot more with like makeup and stuff, but what I need is a mod that gives me that lightning bolt across the eyes. Perfect. Definitely. And we're gonna hide the helmet in the breathable areas. Perfect.
Why is everybody staring at us?
Why indeed, Derek? Why indeed? Okay, I guess we're gonna go have to talk to Vladimir to see if he can give us a destination that's in a level 15 or higher zone, so we can trick the old universe into showing us the new KIngGath mod. So let's do that now that we have a much more comfortable looking spacesuit. The Bachland Swift won. It's a lovely old ship. Hey, Lyria.
Well, if
What's
it isn't the
happening?
hero of the hour, what's up?
Indeed. What is up? Alright, let's take off and go see Vlad. Bet he's working out. What do you guys bet? lets him down. Words to live by. By legally distinct, not the Falcon. It's the Millennium Falkland. Yeah, this is fun. I'm so stoked to finally get to play this and be able to like stream it for fun. You know what I mean? Because when I was testing it 6, 7, 8 weeks ago, I really wanted to play Starfield on stream, but I was terrified that like an inadvertent screenshot or something was going to give away the game and violate his NDA. So I wasn't able to do so. But then I got involved in the whole Dune thing, and of course 76, always doing my 76, always on that grind. But yeah.
The eye is open to you, Constellation.
Thank you, Vladimir. Very kind of you. So anyway, I have been dying for this day, and it's finally here, and I'm super thrilled. Sim Settlements 2 was one of my favorite gaming experiences of all time. I put it right up there like I do with good, you know, punk rock or whatever DIY craziness I can get into. With some of the best gaming moments I've ever played, regardless of the size of the developer or their level of anus. Anus. No, that's not right. That's terrible. No, like whether they're an A, a double A, or a triple A, or even just enthusiast modders. Sim Settlements 2, by far, probably my favorite mod of all time in any game, and definitely in Fallout 4. And what an experience. I've been a Patreon of theirs for like 6 years now, and I feel like I more than got what I paid for. And if I actually add that up, it's I definitely shelled out to support
woman
that.
I'm supposed to know
Put my money where my mouth is.
That was some meeting to listen in on. Starborn, are you?
I mean, that's what they say, but I'm on Constellation's side.
Anyone who doesn't charge into a room swinging is a friend in my book. Tried crossing all the T's with the information you unloaded to Sarah and the others. I've got good news and bad. Good news is the eyes found what you're looking for. Bad news is they're not in the places you said they'd be.
Okay, I mean, I love the whole come in swinging metaphor, considering the only weapon I have is a samurai sword. But yeah, that's interesting that they're not in the same location, Vladimir. What do you suppose that means?
By last time, you mean your last time, right? Thinking if it's really a multiverse, then maybe the artifacts aren't always in the same spots.
Yeah. Good point. Hand me the locations. I'll track them down.
Here's the data. Managed to find a planet that might have one of those temples you talked about as well. Could probably find more temples if I have enough time to cross-reference. Come back when you've given the first one the thorough comb.
I mean, you probably could, but I wouldn't bother because I have a creation that basically turns every temple into just one big temple, because finding multiple temples that are exactly the same is kind of, I don't know, not my thing. Excuse me, Derek.
What do you need?
Excuse me, sir. Oh, I should have just pushed the cockpit. We've already toured the ship. Really is a good-looking ship, though. And there's like a whole nother side to it over here, too. I think. Like a kitchenette. Captain's quarters. Cozy little reading nook. Not that anybody ever has time for that. Sword swinging.
Good to see you. What's up?
Well, we're about to take a little trip. Ideally somewhere level 15 or higher. You know, for old time's sake. We do at Hell's Gate, which is another KIngGath creation that was, they actually were contracted, I think, by Bethesda to do it as a Doom crossover. And it's killer. And the suit you get is awesome. And the sword you get is awesome. And the shotgun, of course, awesome, epic. But it doesn't lead me to a level 15 planet, man. A reading nook for Little Miss Cora. That's exactly correct. I'm not sure if we'll get to Little Miss Cora in this playthrough, in this series. Only because I told everybody I was Starborn. So I don't know if we're going to have to do anything where we necessarily have to bring her, but you never know. I mean, I might bring her along. I wish that I had the power to give Cora books, since she's always reading and always looking for new books. And I'm always finding books, and for some reason I just can't give them to her. It's almost infuriating when you think about it, Ewok. So, if we find the artifact on Thrin, does that take us to a level 15 system? Answer that question. No, that's Cheyenne. That's no good at all. We don't want that. Let's see. If we find the artifact on Hyperia? I'm trying to remember, is Hyperia a 15 system? Oh my god, it's Narion. Of course it's not level 15. What was I thinking? I should be punished. Talsetti? Is that 15? Please be 15. Please be 15. It's 10. You've got to be kidding me. Well, I guess we could pretend that we're flying to Talsetti and then accidentally detour in Sirius is only 5. I'm going to blame Lyria and say that her navigation got me all messed up. And we were meaning to go somewhere for Vladimir, but we accidentally went to Altair instead. Lyria, we're in so much trouble. Yeah, well, we don't want to go there, but we'll set a course. Let's see. Can we set a course? Let's set a course. Not travel while the ship is docked. Oh, of course not. Of course not. I have nothing docked on the ship. See, guys, this is what happens when you don't play one of your favorite games for like a whole month and a half because you're too busy playing Dune. We have undocked. We have successfully undocked. All right, back to the star map. Back to accidentally traveling to Talsetti when we meant to go somewhere else entirely. Altair, excuse me. We meant to go to Talsetti, but we went to Altair. It happens. It could happen to anyone. Are you sure Vladimir told us to go to this civilian outpost? I don't think that's how that works. Lyria. She'll blame Derek. Did you go all the way to New Game 10? On my main character, I like New Game 10 plus somewhere. All vanilla, okay. Wow. I don't like the sound of this guy's voice. What do you guys think? Should we just ignore him, or let's accept his hail, see what happens. Are you sure? I'm gonna submit, huh? Who are you? Yeah. I'll blast you out of the sky. I don't appreciate being threatened by a level 6. My idea of a good time. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. Oh no. I took big damage. That's unfortunate. Excuse me? Somebody boarding my ship? How dare they? The nerve! probably should have definitely led with the better weapon. Unfortunately, this is the one that was handed to me by my unit. So.
By the time we arrive at Outlaw Station, they should be prepped for containment. Although, should I have told them to take extra precautions? I've never heard of a detainee eating 2 neural blasts. If anything happens, never witnessed it myself, though.
Schmins and Beetles.
Stumble across an interesting catch, that's for sure. Might even bet us some promotions. Regardless,
I have not done any professional VA, no. I've been trying to break into some VA with KIngGath, but they went pro, so I guess that's probably out of the question. Should have done it 4 or 5 years ago. But I did take a role today as a narrator for like a creepypasta type thing. So I'm super looking forward to doing that. And yes, of course you can call me Bubbles. But as far as I know, I only know you from watching your streams.
Huh. Hair's a little shorter, I think. I don't know, hard to tell. But I'm fairly sure you're you. And it looks like
I'm actually rocking a mohawk right now. So
pins and needles all
hair's
over. Am I right?
probably not shorter,
Yeah.
it's just shaved
Nasty
differently.
thing, that beam of theirs. First blast disables your ship, second disables anyone on board.
Yeah, I noticed.
Ah, yeah, you're welcome. I think. Huh, that was almost coherent. You should be knee-deep in drool, barely able to remember which shoe goes on which foot.
Gross,
I'm
knee-deep
actually
in
impressed.
drool?
But
Ankles,
you'll have to
maybe,
give it
but
a little more time
knees?
before you can actually talk again. And be
Excessive,
able to
isn't
move
it?
More than just your head. Uh-huh. You don't say. Well, I'd love to continue this enthralling dialogue we've got going on, catch up on old times, but clock's ticking, so listen carefully.
So guys, meet the
Guys
mysterious
who attacked you,
individual.
it wasn't by accident. And if I hadn't intervened, you'd be on your way to a max
Reminds me of a
security
young
prison right now.
Delgado.
These guys, they will come for you again, and right now there's precious little you could do to stop them. Listen, there'll be enemy reinforcements here at any moment, so I'm gonna use my ship to lure them away. Give them something else to chase for a while. Once you can walk again, come find me at these coordinates. I'll do everything I can to keep you safe. You have my word on that. Now,
Nice,
let's
guys.
get
You
you
gave
out
me
of
his word.
this and back to your ship.
Is that Derek? Did they capture Derek too, but just leave him unrestrained? Seems like a terrific oversight for Watchtower. I'm not really sure I approve. Their methods, not great. Fun fact, when I was first beta testing this, there were still logos on the underside of that for, what is the space ship manufacturer? Ron Hope. Hope Tech Industries. I teased the gang in the Discord for the beta about Watchtower sourcing all of their best gear from Hope Tech. Such a stinker. Yeah, if this plays out the way it did way back in beta, there should be stuff I can get that our mysterious friend, young Delgado, didn't pick up. And let's face it, I can use all the stuff I can get at this point. Ooh, contraband. Threaten me with a good time. Oh yeah. Now we're headed out for pizza. Piazzi, sorry.
Prepare to qualify.
Phew, that's fast, huh? I love that folding space stuff. Good times. Good times. to Sim Settlements 2. Stardock Alpha is the home base for the people that you join up with. And over time, if I'm not mistaken, as more and more people join the cause, it gets more decorated and more filled out. I didn't get to see a lot of that because I wasn't able to do that much of the beta, but super looking forward to it. All right. I bring Lyria with me, but she's going to interrupt all the good exposition. We can have that. Check you out, big
Hello.
boy.
May I be of assistance?
Some guy told me to meet him here.
Designation, some guy, unknown. All current station residents located in recreation area.
Sweet. What's this? Why, don't mind if I do. Let's see. Oh, it's all on my ship. Can I? Wasn't there a way? It's been a couple of months since I was able to play, so. Yes! Get those off my ship, so I don't get popped by the popo on my way out the door. That would be uncool. And also distracting from my mission of playing this KIngGath mod.
Scanning.
I don't want to go meet the real Dagato right now. That would be a diversion too far, I think. This place. Kind of digging it. Derek, are you gonna be good? You're gonna be good, Derek. Look at me. Be good.
Ah, and there she is. Welcome to Stardock Alpha, my current home away from home. Glad you found your way here.
Well, I'm glad I found my way here too. Thank you very little. Nice station you have here.
Oh, thanks, although it's not really mine. I'll introduce you to the owner later. But for now, I imagine you have a lot of questions, and I do have answers for you. But first, we need to talk about the people who attacked you.
Alrighty, I'm listening.
The group that attacked you, they're called Watchtower. Not surprised if you've never heard of them. To say they're clandestine would be an understatement. From what I've gathered, it seems they've made it their life's work to hunt down and confine individuals they consider dangerous. Individuals like you. And me.
Oh, me? What more can you tell me about this Watchtower?
What can you say about a secretive galaxy-wide organization? I don't know. I can offer some information, but a lot of this will be conjecture. Given how well they hide themselves, I think it stands to reason Watchtower has infiltrated the major governments. Maybe the larger corporations too. And their technology, I don't know if they created it themselves, but what they have is cutting edge and dangerous. Oh, and the most important thing. If Watchtower gets their hands on someone, chances are you'll never see that person again.
Guys, super dangerous. Super dangerous. Okay, maybe I do know why Watchtower's interested in me.
Don't keep me in suspense. Let's hear it.
I have powers.
Well, I suppose that answers that. These abilities of yours. I'd be interested in learning more about them. But that's something we can talk about later.
I would totally be happy to share with you more information about them. Most of my vanilla companions just stand there and stare. I mean, if you're willing to dive right in, let's go. So they're hunting you too?
They sure are. I've had more than a few run-ins with good old Watchtower. Most encounters have not gone well. I think I first got their attention after I dealt with a particularly nasty group of pirates. Since then, I've done my best to keep my head down, but it doesn't matter. Sooner or later, they always seem to catch up to you.
Well, it's good to have a name for them anyway.
I'm glad you think so. But unfortunately for now, that's where the good news ends. Let me explain. When Watchtower came for you, I'm sure their method of capture didn't escape your notice. For people like us, Watchtower like to employ a particular device. A kind of energy weapon. The first blast disables your ship, the second disables you.
True.
Or at least, it's meant to. But you... you took that second burst and just kept on going, didn't you? Took a third to bring you down. Maybe now you're starting to get a picture on why Watchtower might be scared of you? Huh?
Yeah. Well, maybe they should just stay the hell away from me. Huh?
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But scared or not, they know if they hit you enough times, even the most hardy succumb to their weapon. Now, I'm a little sparse on the details, but I do know they call this weapon the Synapse Disruptor, which seems an apt name if you ask me. Oh, and here's the worst part. There's no foolproof counter to the Disruptor. None at all. Believe me, I've looked. I've tried. There's nothing.
Okay, so what we're gonna need here is that airplane animation where you just slap the shit out of them and go, calm down. Like, seriously. Calm down.
Huh, that was a bit doom and gloom of me, wasn't it? Alright. Let me backtrack and rephrase things. There is no technological counter to this weapon. No magic shields or special kind of hull plating. But this brings me to why I made contact. I have devised a strategy that would keep you and me safe from Watchtower's impromptu abductions. But the catch is, it's not something I can do alone. And it's gonna take effort. I'm gonna need your help on this. And you're gonna need mine.
Alright. Tell me about this strategy of yours.
It's fairly simple, really. Maybe you already noticed, but Watchtower's Disruptor, it takes a while to charge between bursts. And as long as your ship has power, it needs to hit you at least twice in order to incapacitate. Now, if you're flying it out all by your lonesome, it's not too difficult for Watchtower to blast you as many times as they need.
True that.
But what if you weren't by yourself? What if you had the support of other ships?
I was gonna bring friends? I'd love to bring friends.
In a nutshell, here's my strategy. You don't fly alone anymore. Instead, you get some buddies. You get more ships. You get a fleet. Then, even if Watchtower track you down and get a shot in with their Disruptor, with other ships there to cover you, they'd never get a second hit. Giving you time to recover, get back in the fight, and avoid capture. Think about it. It makes sense, right?
I mean, it's a fairly good plan. I could actually see that working.
Okay, good. I'm happy you're on board with this fleet idea. You know that the first time that we... Oh, right. Yeah, we've not really been introduced yet, have we? Let's rectify that. My name's Torin. Just Torin. I guess you could say I'm a traveler. Yeah, I travel the stars. Here and there, and sometimes back again. And it's likely during those travels I got the attention of Watchtower. And been trying to shake him off ever since.
So wait, your parents named you Just Torin? Is that like short for Justin? Justice? Is your name Justice? Good to know you, Torin. I'm Velvet Goldmine, named for the Bowie song, and I appreciate you helping me.
I think nothing of it. Just doing what's right. Okay then, if we're going to make this fleet idea work, it's about time we get a move on, before Watchtower catches us with our pants down.
Well, I don't want to be captured by Watchtower, pants down or up, you know what I'm saying?
You and me both. Here's how we're gonna pull this fleet thing off.
It's not really on my
we need
bucket
some
list.
hardware, equipment, especially designed to handle this.
But I don't want to yuck anybody else's yum. I mean, if you guys are into being captured by Watchtower,
a Model 2
either way,
fleet
like,
sync
I'm all
control
for it.
node. And he knows where we can
We're
find
all
one
adults
too.
here.
But the problem is, control node's not easily accessible.
Well,
It's
adults
stored
and
away in an old
one
facility with no simple way
Ewok chicken.
in.
But that's...
But I got a solution for that. Here, catch.
Why, thank you. Thank you very little. Is this a grenade?
That is our solution. You ever hear about the orbital drops the UC and Freestar Collective did during the Colony War?
Yeah, I think
Basically, troops
I
planetside
recall
would toss
reading a
down
lore drop
a
about
flare,
that
like the one I just gave you. It would mark a spot, and then depending on what the flare signaled, ships in orbit would fire down whatever was requested. Emergency backup, supplies, or sometimes just a good old airstrike. Or orbit strike, I guess. They called them sky drops. Very versatile, very useful, and now very illegal. Forbidden by the armistice. At least, for the military. But we're not military. I got a skydrop system rigged up to my ship.
Very
That's
true.
what we're going to use to get into that facility and grab the hardware we need.
I wouldn't sign up for a military who had standards low enough to let me in. All right, I'm ready. Let's get this fleet hardware.
That's what I like to hear. Time to get moving. Jump in your ship and meet me outside. Hail me when you're ready and we'll plot a course. I'm glad we're doing this. You and me. We'll show Watchtower they picked the wrong people to mess with. This time.
This time. Yes, we will. All right, let's do that. Let's take my, literally a sword, and go see if we can do the first real Watchtower mission. That sounds like big fun. Should be alright, right? Swords are cool. They're all pokey and sharp. Yeah, take that. Fine. It'll be fine. No worries. Oh, yes. We have undocked. Please observe all overhead safety lights and keep your seatbelts buckled unless absolutely necessary.
We're gonna be jumping to Eridani 3 in the Eridani
Oh, shit.
system. Once we're there, we can get things started. You good to go?
Understood. I'll set a course.
Okay then. Power up your grav drive and take point. I'll be right behind you.
This is what happens when you don't play. Missions. Ew. Port in a storm. I don't want to go searching for it. Searching for it's no fun. Set a course to Eridani 3. Let's do this.
And here we are at sunny Eridani 3. Alright, power up your scanners and do a sweep of the planet. See if we can find our facility.
Scanner, scanner, scanner. Can do. Can do. Civilian outpost. I doubt that's what we're looking for. Maybe I'll back out and get a little guidance from Tor in here.
Receiving your telemetry. There it is. I see our facility, near one of the poles. Huh. Gren wasn't kidding. Most of it's buried under ice. Won't be easy to get inside. But no problem. That's why we've got Skydrop. All we need to do is... Hey, I'm detecting incoming ships. They're small.
I didn't invite anybody to the barbecue, so...
Watchtower drones, damn! They probably detected our scan. We'll have to deal with them before we can head to the planet's surface. Don't worry, these things aren't big enough to carry disruptors. Still, they can do some damage, so let's take them out as fast as we can.
Good to know, good to know. Take that! And that! That's what I'm talking about.
That was just drones. Okay then, let's get back to the plan. I'll need to stay in orbit in order to use Skydrop. You'll need to land and find the exterior of the facility. Once you're there, I'll provide further instructions.
Alright, alright, alright.
Make sure you keep warm. Conditions down there don't seem overly hospitable.
But you just called it Sunny Eridani 3! You got my mind for me. Aha! They abandon the facility. Now, I definitely got this far in one mission after, and I can tell you this. Hold on to your seats, folks, because when I saw this mission play out, I about jumped out of my chair like a little kid and went, yeah! I mean, it might just be me,
shouldn't be too far away.
but I
Make
doubt
your way
it.
there and I'll start prepping Skydrop.
Yeah, I don't think we should run with scissors. What do you guys think? Probably best to put those away.
Looks like you're there. Okay, here's what you need to do. In order for Skydrop to work, the ship deploying needs pinpoint coordinates and a drop request. So, take out that flare I gave you, punch in a request for a surface missile, then throw the flare near the exposed portion of the facility. That's right, we're blasting this sucker open. And I've only got one missile on board, so make sure you don't mess up.
Oh, fair enough. Our only choice is the surface missile, so we shall select that. Then...
Okay, that's a good read. System's got a lock. Missile
go
loaded.
hide behind a rock. What do you guys think?
Skydrop deploying.
Yeah.
Nice work. Now we've got to wait inside. Oh, shit. Perhaps I should have mentioned this sooner. This is an old Watchtower facility we're breaking into. But I didn't expect them to have mechs. Your weapons won't scratch it.
You're telling me all I've got is a sword.
Oh, I got an idea. Get some distance between you and that mech, now. Alright, remember, Watchtower is still looking to capture you. So find the control node, get back to Stardock, and my friends there will help you. And if we don't see each other again, best of luck. I got complete confidence in you.
Derek fighting the mech? Seems like a lopsided
wanna
battle.
see something cool? Fix your eyes on the mech. And say goodbye.
Admire his
3,
gumption,
2,
though, for sure.
1.
Whoa! Is that your... Stand over here. Big bang boom. Hey. I love to use a blade. I'd be using the new Doom blade, but... Soul is a low-level system, and I was afraid I would get stuck doing side things and never get around to doing this new mod, so... I am using this particular blade. Now, when I was testing this, I definitely never tested it with a melee build, so I'll have to wait and see how that works out. Might be a little scary. But come on, sister, you know we gotta represent the Order of the Blade. Shh, Derek, shut up. We're sneaking and stuff. Being super sneaky.
Stealth mode engaged.
Digipick. Right.
Sorry, Dan.
Oh, hey. Getting shot at. Getting shot at by things that I won't be able to shoot back at because they're way up there. I'm good. What we got here? No. Gravity wave, that might help. Oh my goodness. I've really done it now. that kind of works, but I'm totally dying. You know what would have been a smart move? Stopping by the store and picking up more of these before I came out. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Things gonna be great. Promise.
Missiles in range. All systems.
Down you go. Go back into third person because I don't think I'm fighting very well in first person when I play.
Damage.
Hey, easy now.
System failure.
Actually equip something other than a blade if I want to get through this without using every single stim pack I possess. Did I pick up anything else? The cutter. Yeah, that's gonna suck, kind of. Not optimal. Block lasers with my blade, right? Well, at least they can't shoot me now. Yeah, it seems I've inadvertently done a hard mode challenge on normal difficulty. Like an asshole! By only bringing a blade to a turret mounted on ceiling fight. Not optimal. Let's see if we can make it work. Security bulletin. Unauthorized breaches, personnel compliance, detention, security staff. Recent incidents involving unauthorized access attempts have been highlighting the need for heightened vigilance at all checkpoints. Any gun stashes at some of those checkpoints by any chance? No? Alarms, stay alert, blah blah blah. We are Watchtower. An alarm triggered in the mech salvage bay. Anything we can glean from this? Hey, what do you know? We managed to kill the old alarm thing, please. Right. I have very, very low health. Terrifically low health, some would say. What's this? Equinox. Sort of a melee and shotgun kind of gal, but beggars, choosers, all that kind of stuff. Why am I stuck? So strange. Okay. I think we're gonna have to equip the Equinox. Sorry, sister. If anything, just to take care of, well, I'll tell you what. Let's favorite the blade. Sure. Favorite the Equinox. Also for sure. For now, we're gonna hold on to the blade because I'm not ready to relinquish my blade. What's happening? That's so weird. I seem to be getting locked into place when I go into these kind of chests. Huh. I don't know. Let's hope it doesn't keep doing that. You a bad robot? not. Okay. Lock is too difficult. Got it. Ammo case is empty. Stun mine. Ammo. Shotgun shell. I'll take it. Eat the bread. Take the ammo. Incident report lost ID. Definitely not applicable to our current mission. Side star. I guess that'll do in a pinch. Sharpnel grenade. Yeah. I like that. I like the sound of the sharpnel grenade. It's very helpful. Go ahead and equip that. And guess what we're in there. Probably favorite the pistol. Yes, I have not acquired a suit to go under my spacesuit yet. Sue me. Derp. That over here. I mean, I can't get through there. Are you serious? Of course I'm serious, but this is Eridani 3. Hey! The cred stick for this gal. Let's take it and run. No, I don't think so.
Repair not possible.
You're damn right you're unable. Got to you first with the sword. Project assessments, applicable. Power routing complaints. Arm power routing switches. No, way too low for a master lock. Not level-wise, I just never sank enough points into it. A lot of contraband. Pushing my luck. Gonna suffer. Don't want to get arrested by SysDev. Guess will derail my whole adventure. It took far too long to come online, my friend. By the time you did, I had you. Take that grub. Nothing up my sleeve, nothing in that ammo case. Take that grub. Is that food as well? Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and eat that. That's poutine. Credits! I love credits. Not gonna get froggy? Huh? Bastards. Bet you will, though.
Be advised that this is now a combat zone. Massive damage.
Damn right it was massive damage.
System failure.
You know the nice thing about blades, guys? You don't have to reload a blade. True facts. see. This is how you reroute power. Blah, blah, blah. These are the various areas you could reroute power to. Right. This is the procedure for rerouting powder. All right. Initialize. Initialize insulators, oscillators, and transformers. Initialize insulators, oscillators, transformers. It's like a Lou Reed song. Let's update this. Recalibrate. Always good to make sure that the turrets aren't shooting at us. Activate. Now they're protecting us. Initialize insulators, oscillators, transformers. Initialize insulators, oscillators, transformers. Oh yeah! And if I remember right, that could be different every time, so don't let the smooth taste fool you. You may have a completely different puzzle, man. I mean, why not have a little whiskey in a juice box while in the middle of a dangerous mission? Doesn't want to have a whiskey in a juice box. And by who, I mean not me. I'll take a whiskey in a juice box. Just a little bit, though. Got a stream to do. Hello, turrets. See you. Operational. Protecting me. Definitely did. Thing looks a little heavy to just shove in your pocket, doesn't it? But hey. Field Agent Engineer Grin. Note of that for the future. Nothing in the locker, nothing in the cargo hold. Hello, Derek, where have you been? All of our collective lives together in this dungeon. Can you get... Sir, this is a Wendigos. Move. Goodness, Derek. Oh, he's blocking the exit. Are you gonna block? You're gonna block the hatch too, aren't you, buddy? Buddy.
Scary.
Hey,
I've got him guard the ship.
All by yourself too. Well done.
Oh, hey, Torin. You're totally alive. Shouldn't you be, like, mincemeat?
Nope. Lightly tenderized, maybe. I did get knocked around a little bit. Guess I do have some explaining to do. But not here. Not now. We'll be safer back at Stardock. We can talk more there. And also get started on your fleet.
All right, fair enough. Let's get going.
Sounds good to me. Now, call me crazy, but I don't think my ship is going to be flying anytime soon. So, I'm gonna have to bum a ride.
What's happening,
Don't worry,
Otto?
though.
Good to see you.
I am a great co-pilot. I only ever crash ships when I mean to. Okay, let's head back.
Thanks for coming by. Playing the new KIngGath mod for Starfield.
Me.
Wasn't me. I was just standing here talking to you, and I don't think it was you either. But you do have some tricksy ways, so...
Huh. Evidently, pulling that control node had one or two unforeseen consequences.
What you been up to tonight, Otto? How you doing?
Oh, no. No. We are not... This isn't... We cannot fight this thing. It's shields. There's no way we can get through those.
Well, I wasn't planning on fighting whatever we're supposed to be fighting. I was planning on fighting as little as possible, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, cover. Good. Cover. I can do that. Here goes Derek.
1 second. Just checking.
Run into the danger.
Systems. It does have a synapse disruptor. Perfect. Small snafu. Corvette doesn't have power. It is umbilical to the facility's reactor. Here's the plan. We can draw power from the facility. You just need to flip some breaker switches. Should be 4 of them around the hangar bay. I'll regulate things from here. You flip those switches fast as you can.
You got it. One over there.
System integrity at risk. Impact registered.
Okay, good start.
Oh, it's another mech. We're so boned. Boned! You know what I really need? Boost pack.
Nice. But the Corvette's still thirsty. Keep it up.
Corvettes are always thirsty, brother. Ask anyone who's ever driven one. Big V8 under that hood. Drinks a lot of gas. Excuse me. I hate to say it, but you gotta go. Do I even have a boost pack that I can wear? Spacesuit, helmet. Nope.
There, but we're still short.
Definitely not a Boy Scout,
We're
folks.
so close.
Just killed aliens in Appalachia. Hell yeah. Did my dailies this morning, but I have not done the alien event since yesterday. One of my favorites, though, for sure. Catastrophic damage. Whoa. No boost pack. Bad. All bad. Get a little bit of that Homo sapien action. Man who's definitely a human being and totally not anything but a human being, for sure, right? Hey, easy there, Torin. You're really a little bit hysterical sometimes. You need to chill, buddy. I don't know. Have a hit or two, or take a Valium, something. And we're in. Mine. Also mine. Mine and mine. Mine.
No time for messing around. Come on.
Hey, there's always time for messing around. This is a Bethesda game. Never not time to mess around. You know what I mean? I think we messed around enough. We'll leave that. Because noodles sound really good right now for some reason.
Breaker switches now. The Corvette's got a lot more power.
Got it. Now what?
Yes. Disruptor's got all the power it needs. All right. Hold on. I'm taking the shot.
Better get behind something. Oh, man. Getting behind something didn't help.
Hey, you all right?
Aw, he looks worried. Schmins and Schmeedles. Smins and Schmeedles.
Pins and needles? Yeah, I know. You got zapped by the disruptor. Of course that would happen. I should have thought of that. Sorry, that's my bad. But hey, the mech's out of
Oh
commission.
yeah, no,
See?
the MIB
Nothing
random
but
encounter's
fried
cool. I don't
circuits now.
remember exactly
All
how I
thanks to
triggered
you.
it when I did it on
You're
Big
not
Bubbles,
bad at this whole
but
thinking on your feet thing.
you do end up back over at that place thing. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, like the rolling hills and the bunkery looking things underneath them, and yeah. But I can't remember for the life of me what triggered it. Schmank schmoo.
You're welcome. Drool running down your chin and still impeccable manners. Bravo. You're looking more upright than I'd expect.
I am nothing if
Guessing the
not
disruptor didn't
impeccably
get a clean hit
managed.
on you. Huh.
Mannered.
That's lucky. Means you should be able to walk, and in a straight line even. More or less. Well, lockdown's over, and we have the
Don't
control
judge me,
node.
damn it, I'm
We'll
Velvet
finally leave
Goldmine.
this place. Come on, let's hightail it back to Stardock.
All right, let's do that. Hi, Derek. I'm glad you didn't get murderized, I guess. Not really sure how you didn't get murderized, what with all that running straight to the danger shit that you're always doing. That? Oh, this is just unfair. Just unfair. I can't even loot the mech because it died on top of a box and I don't have a boost back. Is that not the mech? Guess it doesn't matter.
Wow.
Ow.
That was an interesting way of landing.
Shut up.
Break anything?
Shut up. Have a boost back. There's the mech.
Hi, Dan.
Another Equinox. I suppose in a pinch. I don't want to get shot by things that are up on ceilings. I'm a sword wielder. You shoot it. Pretend I'm a pacifist. Fine, I'll shoot it.
Hell of a fight. We remain victorious.
It was one hell of a fight, wasn't it, Derek?
Brace yourself.
Bracing myself to leave, Torn. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm out. That was not what I wanted to do.
And I'm on your side.
I want that power trigger. It's so weird. A power trigger.
Wow, that's impressive.
That one won't. We've got bugs. There's bugs in the engine room. I've got no more healing kits. You know, I really should provision myself before I take Torn up on any more crazy adventures. distinct Millennium Falcon. Not at all similar to any other Millennium Falcon that you might have experienced. Where are all the plans you transmitted? We intercepted. No transmissions. Lies. Hell of a park job. You gotta admit.
Torin! Why is it every time we get back from a supply run, you're nowhere to be found? Is it really that hard to stay put and not leave the station unattended?
Ah, you're exaggerating. It's not every time. Besides, Babs was here.
Babs can't regulate the station's power core. You know, the unstable power core.
So, how was your supply run? Those surgeon guys have everything you need?
No, they didn't.
Subject
Per
changer.
usual. And don't think I didn't notice you changing the subject.
Speaking of changing the subject, let me introduce my friend here.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you too. Sorry, who are you?
This is the person I told you about, Harper. The one I was looking for. She was very almost a permanent guest of Watchtower. Thankfully, though, I was there to save her sorry ass.
Damn right.
Instead of waiting alone on an empty
Sorry,
station,
sexy ass.
twiddling my thumbs.
Let's not forget the sexy part.
Oh.
Seriously.
I see. Huh. Then I guess you had a good excuse to not be here. You're off the hook. This time.
1,000 thank yous, my fair lady. Thy generosity is truly boundless.
I love him.
Put a sock in it, Torin. And you,
Harper does not love him.
Torin's friend? From what I understand, you be no fan of Watchtower, right? If you want to give them a bloody lip, come talk to me when you have a moment. Got a job for you.
That's Harper. Stardock belongs to her as much as it belongs to anyone. She lets a few of us hang out here, provided we don't misbehave.
So it's kind of like a band garage or like rocker crash pad on Sunset. Cool. So we've got the control node. How do we get the fleet?
For that, we need to go talk with Gren. He's a ship engineer. Can help us get everything set up and installed.
Wait.
So,
did you say Gren? Because that's a pretty unique name, and I seem to recall reading it.
But you don't need to worry about him.
Back at
He's
the
on our side.
Watchtower base. Wait. On our side? What do you mean by that?
I mean exactly what I said. He's on our side, and I fully trust him. We should head over to Gren's workshop. Or, I suppose we could go to
Get
the
a
bar.
bad feeling about
Talk with
this.
Harper first. She did seem to want you for something. It's up to you what we do. Lead, and I will follow.
Is it really sorry? Is it really, really sorry? Tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Smooth talking Delgado guys to not be sorry when they're not sorry. Just saying. All that contraband's going in the contraband storage there. Hey, Babs. What you doing? Let's go talk to this Grin guy.
Hi, Dan. What do you need?
Oh my god, listen, Derek, normally I love you, but you're gonna have to hang out here at the station for a while, because you're making me crazy with that Hi Dan shit today. Aha!
Scanning. Huh. So you found her after all.
It's a Watchtower, dude.
Met her with
Torin, should we be worried right now?
Relax. I told you. Gren's on our side.
Apologies if I caused distress. Maybe I should remove my helmet.
Oh, actually, that might... Okay.
There.
No.
Much better.
Keep it on. Keep it on. Yeah, you can keep your helmet on. Yeah. Wow. I guess I'm not really this rude. Am I this rude? I'm that sarcastic, for sure.
Do I detect a hint of sarcasm?
I mean,
Gren is
if you have an IQ
Watchtower.
above room
He's
temperature,
defected.
probably.
No longer with them. Now he's as much their enemy as you or me. And as for his colorful appearance...
There's no need to be delicate.
My robot called me Dan.
I won't be offended.
See, the thing with
We
Derek
can
is
speak
he thinks
plainly.
I'm Dan. I'm
If
not
you're
Dan, I'm
curious,
Velvet Goldline,
please,
but
feel free to
it's
ask
a
any
long
questions
story.
you might have. I'll
Not
answer what I
related to
can.
Watchtower. But perhaps we'll get into it at another time. Well, I tell you what. Let's see. Why did you leave Watchtower?
Despite being augmented and conditioned by them, my loyalty to Watchtower was never strong. To me, it was always just a job. However,
just
a chance encounter forced me to reevaluate my career choice.
Job.
Learning what Watchtower does to people like you.
Yeah, that's the
Torin,
problem, Ewok, because I'm
that was
everybody's
something I
dad,
wanted no
kind
part
of.
in.
But I'm not
It's
the
all I
robot's
deserted.
dad. I'm the robot's dad.
Not something Watchtower
It's
takes
a
kindly
distinction there.
But for
Kind of
that
like
to
how I
become a
fly
problem,
the Millennium
they'll first need to
Falkland,
find me.
not the Millennium Falcon, which is a completely other, legally distinct thing from what I'm flying. It's one of those kind of deals. Well, I guess that's enough questions. I need help building a fleet.
I take it that means you recovered the control node.
Got it right here. Was exactly where you said we'd find it. Although a heads up about the mechs would have been nice.
Mechs? I'm shocked there were any remaining. They were all flagged for transfer. I hope they didn't cause too much trouble.
We're alive.
I mean,
aren't
they were
Yeah,
max.
don't worry about it. Still,
We
you
couldn't
should
penetrate
probably
their
work on your intel.
shields with
Intel
a
is
sword
Harper's specialty,
because
not
Torin
mine.
didn't tell me I had to bring
If you hand me
something
the control
other
node,
than a
we can begin
sword.
building your fleet.
Torin?
Acceptable condition. Should suffice. I've already done most of the prep work. Installing this to the main board shouldn't be difficult. Please, have a seat. Help yourself to a snack or drink. This won't take long.
Oh, it's like when you go to Jiffy Lube, they've got coffee and snacks. I can dig it. Nice. I'll take a cup of black coffee.
There. I think we're done here. The control node integrated without issue. You now have a mainframe fully capable of fleet management and coordination.
Both of those. And, that was fast. No problems?
Nothing I didn't anticipate, but I have had weeks to plan this.
So how does it work?
Efficiently.
Oh god,
This
there's
fleet
that word
command
again.
system I fabricated.
Are you going to play Dune
You should
efficiently?
find it fairly
Are you
intuitive.
planning on rushing the
Go
second
ahead,
zone as
try it for
quickly as
yourself.
possible?
Use
Did
the
you learn
terminal
everything you
and
needed to...
commission one of your other ships to your fleet.
Efficiency! Efficiency!
Hey, don't look at me. Look at that fleet terminal instead.
Don't mind if I do. Let's see. I think I'll let, Torin, Captain... No.
And that's all you have to do. That vessel's now part of your fleet. Newly commissioned vessels will automatically
Barrett
follow
gave it to me.
each
I'm
ship.
giving it to Torin.
But if you prefer different tactics,
Take one
you can
down,
always
pass it
change
around.
their
98
orders.
bottles of beer on the
Keep
wall.
in mind, at the moment, the command system can only handle one additional ship. But if you want, you can always switch a vessel out for another. I was about to suggest you assign a pilot, but I see you've already figured out how to do that yourself.
Yeah, that's
good
me.
choice, too.
Miss Figure It Out.
Congratulations. You now have an active fleet. Of course, it's only 2 ships, but in time, and with additional resources, we can grow that number.
To 3 ships? Fantastic. Curious how this fleet command system works.
I'm unsure I can adequately explain. Suffice it to say,
The fleet command system exploits Watchtower technology to our benefit. It's robust and adaptive.
In other words, you don't really know how it works, but you know how to install it in the vehicle. Gotcha.
Yeah, we owe you one, Gren. This should at least be enough to even the odds against any Watchtower patrols that come our way.
Torin, I noticed that your ship and the skydrop system I spent several weeks retrofitting into it are suspiciously absent.
Yeah, about that. You see, there was a situation, unavoidable, really. One thing led to another, and I ended up destroying
He's a
my
smooth
ship.
talker.
That does not surprise me. And now, I am doubly glad that I began work on building a second skydrop deployment system. We can integrate it into your fleet's new ship immediately. I have a feeling you will make for a better custodian for it than Torin.
Well, that's too damn bad, because I'm going to put it on
Be
Torin's ship.
advised, skydrops are used by fleet ships that remain in orbit. If you install a skydrop to your home ship, it'll be useless. Now, where did I put that vacuum tape?
We definitely don't want to be useless, so let's install it to this ship instead. Alright, we're going to upgrade the ship. And, let's see. What do? Stop. We don't want to upgrade the ship. We want to go into the build. That's what we want to do. And we want to add something. We want to go over to some place that has a something skydrop, maybe? I'm guessing. There it is. See, now that goes on the bottom of the ship. I just don't know if that's going to work for me. Is there room on the bottom of my ship for that? Oh my god. It has definitely been too long since I actually did any shipbuilding. This is just embarrassing. Yeah, I don't know about the bottom of the ship. It doesn't... There's a hard point right there. Maybe that would work. Let's see what other variants I have. Also bottom. Cool. Can I take over with mouse and keyboard here for a second? Can I do that? Because, yeah. I'm trying to do this. I guess I don't remember how to do it at all. Well, that's fun. What are more variants of this that I have? There's a aft mount, there's a top mount. I might be able to use that. Is there a mount right on the top of the cockpit? I don't know. Okay, there's something a little bit more lush. Oh. I'm going to take this, select it, move it down. It's definitely not someplace that we can put stuff. Down. Place on the underside. It's a terrible idea. It's a completely terrible idea. I hate it already. Not good. No place to mount it. Alright, fine. Listen, Torin. We're gonna have to stretch Armstrong your ship out a little bit here. We're gonna have to add a piece. Let's see, let's add a hab, I guess. A companionway, storeroom, why not? Yes, good. And we'll take this whole bit here, and we'll move it back and attach it there, and now our ship looks really, really funny, but that's okay, because it's gonna work. One warning. Please don't warn me. I don't want to be warned. Can I upgrade the engines? Let's see. Yes, maybe. No, back. Okay, if we want to... add a... Come on now, KIngGath. You cannot tell me that you didn't think people would use the ship Barrett gave you as their ship for the second captain and then include no hardpoint that your piece would attach to. Seems delete that piece. Is this just not upgradable? Add. Wait a minute, before we do that. Engine thrust 10,500. Add. What can we get? I think I'm only a Class A pilot at this point, unfortunately. 10,800. Not great. Definitely not great. 10,500. Of course, it's exactly the same thing I'm already rocking. See, I could upgrade. Why won't it let me do that then? Here's an upgradable part here. Do it the hard way. I need to duplicate and flip, place there, and then we'll take this and delete, take this and delete, and about now. Yes! Yes! We've done it! Yes. Thank goodness, too, because that would be terribly frustrating if we hadn't done it. Well?
The Skydrop system has been successfully integrated.
Terrific!
I trust Torrin has explained how it all operates.
I mean...
Naturally, you'll need flares to call one down. So, take these. That's all I have to hand right
Why, thank
now.
you.
However, you can always craft additional flares, assuming you have the necessary materials.
All right.
I may also be able to fabricate more for you. Be sure you check my personal stockpile from time to time. For now, that's all I can do for you. I hope it's enough.
Sure. You've been very helpful.
We appreciate it, Gren. Really. But are you sure there's nothing else? Not to sound ungrateful, it's just...
So far,
I mean, that did sound a little ungrateful,
I'm
not gonna lie to her.
Engineered from Watchtower hardware. The fleet command system, the Skydrops. In theory, I could upgrade these things.
Upgrade?
But I need specialized components. Watchtower components.
Well, in that case, if we come across any Watchtower materials, we'll be sure to let you know. Ha! We have a fleet! Yes, right now it's only 2 ships, but it's still early days.
Still a
fleet? We'll figure out a way to expand.
It's a little fleet, but it's still
now,
a fleet.
I do believe the delightful Miss Harper requested your presence. So, let us visit her, post-haste.
Shall we? I think we shall.
Dan, are you sure you can carry all that?
Listen, Derek, buddy, pal.
Hi, Dan. Hey, Dan, feel free to load some of that junk into my trunk. Well, I have a little room for more junk in the trunk.
You just said to load some junk in your trunk, man. I don't know what to tell you. I even have apparel now? All right. All right. I have weapons. No, I still really don't have very many weapons. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. See if I can find somebody to sell to. Having you carry stuff around doesn't seem very efficient.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Derek. Wait, Babs. Do you buy and sell by any chance?
Ship support services are available.
Cool. Can I ask you some questions?
You are free to inquire.
Okay.
I will resume
You're not a
standard
merchant.
operations.
Fair? Totally fair?
Return if you require service.
Hey, maybe Harper's a merchant. Yes! Maybe. Apparently she has beer.
First rule. This is my home, and you're a guest. So behave yourself. But so long as you don't cause trouble, my docking bays are always open. With that out of the way, welcome to Stardock. I think that's what we ended up calling this place.
She's a Stardock champion. You, said something about, how the hell do you know Torin?
Torin? Oh, that's a story. We first met here, on this very station, both trying to lay claim to it. I thought he was just some spacer, trying to muscle me out. Almost blew him out of an airlock.
Oh, I would have paid to see that.
Almost.
But once we stopped trying to kill each other, we figured out we both just wanted a safe place to set up shop.
Aww. Wholesome. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Me? Not much to tell. I mean, I grew up in Neon, lost more to that city than I care to share. So, I left. After that, tried to do some good for a while. Fell in with one of the medical firms. Would pull folks out of bad situations, patch them up if they're hurt. Felt right at the time, but didn't care much for all the regulations. Just wanted to do what needed doing. Now I do my own thing. No one holding me down, no one trying to pull my strings. Suits me just fine.
All right. Well, Neon. I mean, I guess that jives with the haircut.
Sure did. Compared to Torin and Gren, I don't have much of an axe to grind with Watchtower. But from the little I know of them, I don't think I like them very much.
Real?
They seem like the domineering type, sticking their noses where they're not wanted.
Yeah.
So, when Gren tells me he detects some sort of Watchtower listening post in the Altair system, I can't say I'm too happy about that.
The Altair system? That's barely a jump away. Huh, no wonder
I was just in Altair. Well, it sounds like something that totally should be dealt with.
I don't care if it's the Freestar Collective, pirates, or even this Watchtower. I don't want anyone snooping around near my home.
Right?
This listening post?
Snoopy
it's not
snoopers.
good for any of us. It's got to go.
Hey, you won't get any argument.
Am I right, guys?
So here's my proposition. I tell you where this listening post is, you download any data it's collected, then take it offline. I'll pay you for your time. A nice heap of credits. More than enough to make it worth your while.
Boom. Sure, just tell me where it's at.
We only passed by the system, but as best we could tell, the listening post was somewhere on Altair 3. Couldn't tell you exactly where, though. You'll probably have to investigate the planet to find that out.
All right.
We actually already have experience searching for Watchtower facilities. I think we know just what to look for.
Yes, we do.
Well, we got a fleet. No reason not to head out right away. Guess I should get aboard my new ship.
Yes, by all means, get aboard your new ship that I gave you after Barrett gave it to me. And I never gave it back to him. because I didn't have to rescue him, because I didn't pretend that I didn't know what I know, because I'm Starborn.
We should head down to Altair 3, deal with this listening post.
Starborn. Alright, I gotta ditch Derek. He's making me crazy with this high Dan shit today. Just not in the mood for it. Not in the mood for it. Gotta go.
Your ship is super cool, Dan.
Thanks, Derek. Appreciate that you would say something like that. It doesn't change the facts that I need to totally ditch you. Because you're making me a little crazy. Crazier than normal, anyway. Resources. Put all this stuff in here. It goes into my ship cargo bay. Yes. There's all this crap. Yeah, it's everything that I'm carrying. Cool. Miscellaneous? Good lord. We definitely don't want to be towing that stuff around with us, do we? It's terrible. It's terrible.
Trying to comprehend the vastness of space sends my dial spinning. What do you need?
I'm gonna need you to.
Sure thing,
Right
Dan.
here. You wait here. I'm going to make sure that I put all the contraband in the contraband storage. And not only some of it, like an asshole. Better. Much better. Shall we? That's a good spot for a save. And stars have I. So of course for Altair.
Maybe they should add some glue to the engine exhaust. You know, leave a sparkle trail in space.
Do you know who you're talking to? I'm literally a Starfield character named after a David Bowie song. Of course we should add glitter to the exhaust. I mean, duh. Listen, Lopez, you're interrupting a completely different quest. And you too, Mahoney. My God. You might be playing a Bethesda game if you travel to a system and get like 3 quests thrown at you and all overlapping each other. Goodness gracious. The Watchtower listening post. Let's go. Don't say it. Don't say it. Let's wear a spacesuit. Let's wear a... Am I not doing that? God. I guess I'm going to have to go back to that Starborn outfit because otherwise I'm just going to get hassled this whole time for not having the right things. I don't want that. It's good. I can't believe that guy gave me a spacesuit with no pack. What am I supposed to do with a spacesuit and no pack? Ah? Ah? Bullshit. That is. Dre don't like it, and I don't like it either.
I'm detecting. Are there Watchtower troops there?
I mean, maybe.
gonna have to deal with these guys first. Might I suggest a skydrop?
You might. Certainly. Might definitely maybe suggest a skydrop, and I might actually take you up on that whole skydrop thing. Because that would be cool. Okay, so if I want to take you up on the skydrop, I guess I'll have to go in here and make sure I'm properly equipping a grenade. Skydrop. There. Let's go. Strikes. Surface to air missile. No wonder I was taking damage. I was vastly underdressed for the occasion. That's a Bowie protege for you if I've ever heard one, right? Overdressed, underdressed. Either way, it's Bowie. Is that a level 12 robot? Turrets. Watchtower agent.
Hold on. Locking on. Unleashing hell in 3, 2, run.
I didn't even get the agent. That ain't right. I'm at all spec'd in the lasers, so it's kind of incredibly stupid for my build. I'm not. Do this.
Copy that. 1 second. Sit tight. Sending some high explosive outfit.
Where did I throw it? I didn't even see an explosion. That's uncalled for. And also not incredibly helpful at all. Watchtower. Bastards of Love. Maybe I should have brought the high-level character, you guys. Little Velvet Goldmine struggling with her junk collection of crap weapons that she's not even spec to use, other than the sword, which isn't doing me much good at this kind of range. Oh my God, really? Me off. Jerks. Get on my nerves. That's a lot of guys. grenades at me. It hurts. That's it. Tired of you people. What's happening? Why am I suddenly like no health? Extreme ambient cold. Or I'm not wearing a spacesuit? My goodness. Okay. Fine. I don't think I'm gonna make it, guys. I think I'm gonna die. Oh no! Toast. That fixes everything. I can do to offset extreme ambient cold when I'm already wearing a spacesuit. You know, you would think rule 1 for when you build spacesuits for people, they would protect against outside air temperature. I don't know. Call me crazy. Kind of weird, right? Definitely have a helmet. I have a pack. I have everything my little heart needs. What I don't have is a plan for how to actually survive this adventure, apparently. Skydrop flare, one more time for the money, 2 for the show. A direct hit, and I think that was the mech, so yay, because if you gotta have a direct hit on something, it might as well be the mech.
I'm reading your...
I know, you're reading my flare, you're reading my flare. Of mines. What the hell am I gonna do with a bunch of mines? I can't throw mines. It's just not done, guys.
There. Unleashing hell in 3, 2, run.
Did nothing. Pistols suck for this. Will I never, ever, forever? I need all the help I can get. What was that? another melee weapon. All right. Thank goodness that we found another melee weapon. That would be so helpful to our cause. Looks cool though. What's up? Guys do we have left here? Guys. Did we get all the guys? Can't believe we got a direct hit on this guy. Yay. That was some luck. Toxins are cool, but not really needed. Anti-microbial. Take that just in case I'm microbed out again. The game just like take pity on me and kill the rest of my enemies? Well, I don't know. Power required. Okay, fine. We'll do the thing you have to do in Starfield and we'll actually follow the power. See where it's plugged in at right there. We need 2 or 3. Just the one. Oh yeah. Knock knock.
Okay, see if you can find that intel Harper wanted. There's it. I'm curious as to what...
Open fire all you want. Gonna do no good. Yeah. Whoa. Hey. You. That's what I did to you. Mister, I got 3 health bars because I'm boss. I'm a lieutenant. Check it out. Recognize I'm a captain, even if you are a lieutenant. I'm saying, bastard. Alert, security breach detected. Local data purge initiated. Complete. Eternal backup data standing by for relay. Surveillance array broadcast system primed. Awaiting final authorization. Terminate. Sorry. Got a little wound up there. Is it worth the 1K points? Yeah, man. And hello, N7. I'm a big fan of KIngGath, going all the way back to Sim Settlements 2. I definitely think it's worth the $10, worth the Bethesda bucks, or whatever they call them. Absolutely. I'm having a great time with it, and I'm only about, 2.5 hours in? Maybe 2 hours in? So far I fought mechs, which I only got to see in the base game in like a museum, or in a mech graveyard, but now I'm actually fighting them. I'm dropping airdrops from outer space. I've got ships following me that I can assign captains to, and I like the characters. Torin's fun, so yeah, I would say so. For me personally, I would definitely say worth it.
Damn. Whatever intel was here is gone. But looks like we've still got a chance to recover some data. Seems there's some sort of broadcast array close by.
Yeah, broadcast
get back to your
array.
ship and meet me in orbit. We can look for this surveillance array.
Now, could I have come better prepared for this? And not with a character who just basically had a sword on them? Probably. Where's the fun in that? So, My ship is over there. No, I don't want to get shot by turrets when I'm holding onto a melee weapon. That's super uncool and also not very fun. I must get back to the Millennium Falkland. Run! 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 And my dear friends and new friends, thank you all so much for coming out tonight to watch me stream part 1 of KIngGath's Watchtower. I'm having a blast. I hope you enjoy it too. If you're a Starfield lover, like I am, for whatever reason, get yourself this mod. You won't be sorry. And if you love Sim Settlements 2 or KIngGath's work with Skyrim, with the Bard's College, or the East Empire Trading Company, get this mod. I don't see how you can lose with the things you use. I will be back again tomorrow night for part 2. I'm going to continue this series because I want to play it all the way through to the end. But for now, this is Bubbalonia signing off. Tip your bartenders, try the veal, and love one another. It's the only way to be sure.